Welcome to this day in Scottish history. I'm Colin MacDonald, and today we honour a remarkable Scottish hero of the skies, Squadron Leader Archie McKellar. It was on this day, November 1st, 1940, that McKellar, one of the leading fighter aces of the Battle of Britain, was tragically killed in combat. Known for his skill, bravery and dedication, McKellar left an indelible mark on British air defence, particularly during Britain's darkest days in 1940. Let's dive into his story. Archibald Ashmore McKellar was born on April 10th, 1912, in Paisley, Renfrewshire, Scotland. Although he began his career working in the family construction business, McKellar had always been captivated by aviation. This passion led him to join the Scottish Flying Club, where he earned his pilot's licence at his own expense. His flying talent and enthusiasm soon caught the eye of Lord Clydesdale, commanding officer of No. 602 Squadron, a City of Glasgow auxiliary squadron. At the age of 24, McKellar joined the Royal Air Force, RAF, launching a career that would see him become one of the most respected fighter pilots in the United Kingdom. McKellar's rise in the RAF was swift. Initially assigned to No. 602 Squadron, he flew Supermarine Spitfires, which defended key strategic areas in northern Britain. In October 1939, just weeks after the outbreak of World War II, McKellar made history by downing the first German aircraft over British soil, a Junkers Ju-88 bomber near the Firth of Forth. This early success underscored McKellar's exceptional skill and marked him as a pilot to watch. By mid-1940, as the German Luftwaffe intensified its attacks on Britain, McKellar was transferred to No. 605 Squadron and promoted to flight lieutenant, taking the helm of one of Britain's key defence units. With Britain facing daily aerial bombardments by the summer of 1940, the Royal Air Force entered what became known as the Battle of Britain, a pivotal defence against the Nazi war machine. McKellar quickly distinguished himself in this high-stakes aerial battle, leading his squadron in relentless sorties against German bombers and fighter planes. He became known not only for his tactical acumen, but also for his incredible marksmanship. His keen eyesight and unyielding focus allowed him to excel in the fast-paced dogfights that characterized the battle. Among his most notable achievements was his rare accomplishment of ace in a day, a feat he achieved on October 7th, 1940, when he shot down 5 German Messerschmitt Bf 109 fighters in a single day. This feat placed him in an elite group of Allied aces who accomplished this during the Battle of Britain. Known to his squadron as Shrimp, due to his short stature, McKellar was both respected and feared. He led his squadron with an iron discipline, believing that physical fitness and mental sharpness were as vital in aerial combat as flying skill. His aggressive style and clear leadership inspired those under his command to reach their highest potential, earning McKellar both admiration and loyalty from his comrades. McKellar's commitment to defending Britain was relentless. Even when he had the chance to take a break, he refused, opting to stay on duty as the battle raged on. His dedication didn't go unnoticed. The RAF recognised him with the Distinguished Flying Cross, DFC, and later a bar to his DFC, awards that cited his outstanding courage and determination. These commendations, coupled with his on-the-ground leadership and tactical brilliance, elevated him to squadron leader in September 1940. Yet the pace and intensity of battle took a heavy toll. On November 1st, 1940, The day after the Battle of Britain's official end, McKellar flew out on what would be his final mission. His squadron engaged a group of German fighters over Kent, and while accounts suggest that he may have shot down his 22nd enemy plane, it remains unconfirmed. Tragically, McKellar's Hurricane fighter was hit and he crashed near Adisham, Kent. Britain mourned the loss of one of its finest pilots. In a tribute delivered in January 1941, Sir Archibald Sinclair, Secretary of State for Air, commended McKellar's courage and skill, describing him as a leader who had lifted his squadron to fresh victories and achievement by his spirit. Though his life was brief, McKellar's legacy has endured. He is credited with at least 21 confirmed victories, along with several probable and damaged enemy aircraft. Some historians argue that he should be credited with 22 victories, as his final confrontation might have resulted in one last downed plane. His remarkable contributions to Britain's defence are commemorated in several ways. Streets are named after him, and his name lives on in history as one of the few aces who fought with unrivalled intensity to protect Britain from invasion. McKellar's story is emblematic of the bravery and sacrifice of the RAF pilots who defended Britain during the Battle of Britain. Their commitment to the skies over England in 1940 is often credited with turning the tide of the war, as their successful defence forced Nazi Germany to abandon its invasion plans. Today, we remember Squadron Leader Archie McKellar, not just as a remarkable pilot, but as a leader whose courage helped preserve the freedom of Britain and ultimately Europe. Thank you for tuning in to This Day in Scottish History. Join us next time as we uncover more stories of Scotland's rich past. I'm Colin MacDonald. Haste you back.